Right, so navigating through nursing school, having your nursing career, having your nursing education from one country and then practicing it in another country, have you benefited? What is it like to live in America without student loan and being a BSN with no student loan to pay? Well, join me as I walk you through my life as a nurse and how I made it all happen. Well, I started off by thinking about the pros and the cons. So I was in school here in America, and then I was like, no, things are not adding up. I go to school as a nursing mother at that time, who was also pregnant. And then I come back home, I got homeworks to do, I have to work as well because my job will kick me out if I'm not picking up shift for a certain number of days. And at the same time, I got bills to pay. So what can I do to make my life better? How am I going to get my nursing education without student loan? And what was killing me most was the huge amount of student loan that I have to pay after school and the interest that comes with it. Can you imagine? What is it like living a day without a loan? And you work when you want it, as needed, you wouldn't be in a rush to work. Well, I contacted the school I want to go in Ghana, and I inquired about their requirements to be admitted in their nursing school. The heartbreaking part of it was that they were not doing an accelerated program, so I had to go and start afresh. As a fresher, God, can you imagine? I already have a bachelor's degree. How am I going? Why should I start again as a fresher and go for 4 good years again? But the other thing is that when I school in Ghana, I can get help with the kids. I can also get money because it's less costly there, so I can pay for it without owing a dime to the government or to the federal government after school. Well, but when I finish, I have to evaluate my transcript and come right in class. Is that going to be stressful? I have kids. I'm moving with the kids to Ghana to study nursing. How are they going to like the food, the water, everything that is happening? No, Ghana is not like that. Ghana, we have good source of water. Unlike how people are painting it to look like as if all our water bodies have been spoiled, that we don't have quality water to drink. We have quality water, so I can get water for the kids. The food, I always feed them with Ghanaian food at home, so they will be good with the food over there. And I'm going to teach them to like the rest that they haven't had a taste of it. Well, about their culture too, is great. They are going to be respectful. They are going to be more sociable because they won't be stuck in the house 24/7. They, above all, they are going to know their cousins and their grandmas and their grandpas over there. Yes, that is the wide culture of Africans. In fact, Ghanaians, to be specific, we practice the extended family, so the children are also going to benefit. Well, I will also come back here and work as a nurse without student loan hanging on my neck. What is the advantage to that? Well, the advantage is that you pick shift as and when you want it. You work as and when you want it. And everything that you will work for comes straight to your pocket without anybody taking a portion of it to settle your student loan. These are all benefits that I thought about. And I said, oh yeah, I move. Then I started by shipping my stuffs that I would need to Ghana. Accommodation was intact, transportation was intact, snacks for the kids were also intact. My first day at the lecture hall, I walked into the lecture hall with my belly protruding in front of me, a pregnant woman in a lecture hall. Are you serious? How can you be in first year and you'll be pregnant? How are you going to take it? I'm sure my colleagues mocked at me in their head. I'm sure my colleagues who were my mates were wondering, because the normal thing is that You will be in school for some time, make friends, and maybe grab yourself a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and along the line you'll get pregnant. How can this woman walk in my first day at school and she will be pregnant, heavily pregnant, 6 months? Wow, this is insane. How is she going to take it? Right, your guess was very right. It was insane for me in that small lecture hall with most of the fans not working, loaded with about 230 students in the lecture hall, and with few fans working. It was damn hard, and we're in the COVID season, so I had to wear nose masks. You can imagine how hot I was feeling in that lecture room. I was sweating like crazy. I had no portable fan. I'm like, I've got to adjust myself. I've got to accept the reality and buy some portable fans for myself whenever I'm going to the lecture hall next time. So, you guess that's right. Well, let me tell you about my first day at the clinical section. It was great. I loved it. I loved every single practical sections that we had. I made good friends from my class and also from the various hospitals that we visited. I even got myself some patient friends, and I was following up with them after care. That was impressive. Yeah, the only thing that I faced challenge with was that PPEs. When you are grabbing PPEs, then they will be like, you have to bring your own paper towel so that when you wash your hands, you can be using it. I was like, damn, bro, who does that? This is a simple paper towel. How can you be saying I should bring some from the house? I didn't really get it, but I mean, that was the order of the day. And they do that because some of these suppliers are PPEs are very are not readily available in some hospitals, should be told. So please, I'm pleading with a good government. My able health minister, I'm begging you, please make a lot of personal protective equipment such as gloves, paper towels. Paper towel is not a PPE, but then add that, okay? Because even hospitals like Konfuanochi Teaching Hospital, they will tell you to bring paper towel. Yeah, so please, let there be abundance of that so that they don't let students bring some things like sanitizers. They will tell you to bring it, where in America such things we are even begging you to have them. You go to grocery stores, you go to hospitals, and they'll be giving you portable ones to even put in your pocket whilst working, because they want you to apply it. They want you to use it so that you don't transfer infection to patient. But in Ghana, they are rather shielding you from using it because they said it's small. We don't have it abundant, blah, 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 blah. So please, my health minister, I believe in you and I know you are going to do this for us. So thank you for watching. I'm going to bring you another section. I'm going to tell you more into details about my clinical section. Now compare it with what happens here.